Hey everybody, Sky Spider here. Don't know what I'm going to be able to get done tonight. I normally don't play Magic the Gathering and work in my bug room the same night because I play Magic 2 nights a week. And I'm playing catch up this week, so I'm taking care of bugs on my Magic nights, which is kind of cumbersome. But I think we've got 2 racks of terrestrials and then 2 racks of arboreals. So still potential to have some really fun stuff tonight. So keep watching. Hopefully we'll have some fun. Ghost isopods. I think most people call these powder whites. I call them ghosts. These are a cleanup crew in most enclosures. I thought I saw a couple eating over there. There we go. But yeah, a lot of our setups, if you see isopods in with other animals, it's these guys. There's a rather interesting one in the colony. So this is a Brachypelma species, probably Cletocotyle species at this point. But when it was purchased, we forgot to write down the species name. Got it at a reptile show. And at this point, we don't really remember. I think it's Callenbergi, Cletocotyle Callenbergi. But yeah, we have no way of knowing for sure, so we can never sell or breed this spider. Just one of the weirdos in our collection. I think his name is Steve. Rachel seems to like the name Steve quite a bit. This lovely lady here is a wild type curly hair, and her name is Floof. She's the mom of all the babies who were released a few years ago into the hobby. So she was the wife of Lox, one of my favorite pet spiders I ever had. But yeah, you gotta love curly hairs. They're just so beautiful. She's a little on the chonky side, but curly hairs look cute while they're chonky. But yeah, totally sweet little girl. You know, back in your hide, Floof. The spider's a bit of a pet rock, but she's a gigantic sweetheart and she's really pretty. From what I've seen, these guys are really, really rare in the hobby nowadays. I think we picked her up maybe 15 years ago. And like she's nowhere near full grown yet. Like that cup's about 2 inches across, to put it in perspective. But yeah, still pretty spider. Just wish she'd molt so I could start feeding her again. Okay, so this sneaky little lady right here is Sketty. And she is a ambassador spider that I use when I give lectures at elementary schools and stuff. She's very, very sweet. Let's see if she's very, very hungry today. There we go. That's a good catch. Yeah, she's a weird spider. She doesn't like roaches at all. Man, she loves crickets. I don't know. Some spiders are just weird like that. So Tarantula Cat tells me that these are getting a bad rep for being really, really mean. I don't know. Never had a mean one personally. Just always really good eaters. And then this weirdo that never burrows. Also, really fun fact, I've actually collected wild Brachypelma, or now Cletocotyle vagans, in the wilds in Florida in an orange grove down somewhat close to Miami. I don't remember the exact location anymore. It's been, God, yeah, it's been more than 20 years. Still one of the classics in the hobby. Don't think I can feed this one today, but just wanted to show off this beautiful blue spider. Not many people that I've seen are keeping Pteranopelma sazami, so hopefully getting to see how pretty they are, even in pre-molt. Gives you a good idea why you should own one. Yeah, you're very pretty. I bet everyone out there that actually has one of these doesn't get to see it very often. Got to work on your enclosure types. I still say there is a good way to keep most burrowers to where you will get to see them. About the only way I'm willing to keep burrowers, to be honest. Oh yeah, good job. Do I get to see more of you, or are you going to hide? So she's still a little on the shy side, and she'll go underneath that alligator skull all the time. But she does pretty much treat the entire enclosure like a burrow. That way I'm able to pop the lid on the burrow and get to enjoy my spooter. Who doesn't enjoy a spooter with a party hat? Seriously, I love horned baboons. Fun side story, my original PhD project was to figure out what the fuck these horns do. We had set up time in an MRI and a CAT scan so we could watch a live one if we could see anything going on inside there. Then the school didn't honor disability accommodations, and I had to move to another state to try and get them, which, that didn't end well either. Yeah, colleges don't like disabled students. That's the moral of the story today. The other moral is, hey, that's a pretty spider. I like the spider one better. She seems to as well. Can't get through a shelf without a fresh pajama day. So thank you, my cute little Choco. You are gonna look pretty now. And we will wish you a happy pajama day there. Yay, fresh pajamas. I'm not feeding her today, but I just wanted to show her off. This is one of Rachel's Brachypelma homorii. And I think we've had this female here for 15 years now. Got her at about an inch. So yeah, she's a full-grown female, probably about 20 years old. Just absolutely gorgeous spider. Though she does like to chew up this log. I think it's a ceramic log. Yeah, just a pretty girl. Another one of the classics in the hobby. And there's a good reason why. Another fun species you don't get to see often. This is Grammostola iheringi. She's pretty much a pet rock until you put food in here, and then she just goes crazy. But yeah, right after a molt, that red on the abdomen pops so bright. And then you've just got that beautiful fluffy black to complement it. It's one I highly recommend. So let's see if we actually get to see any spicy pink toes today. This is Psalmopoeus victori. See a booty back there. There we go. Good catch. Starting to realize I say there we go a lot when they catch. It's either going to become a catchphrase or I'm going to get so embarrassed I'm going to stop saying it or something. Tune in to find out. So if I sound a little funny on the video at this point, it's becoming increasingly clear that for the second time this week, I've inhaled some urticating hairs. Earlier it was a Theraphosa, and it was making me gag every time I tried to talk. This time I'm pretty sure it's one of the Brachypelma. Yeah, I love urticating hairs. Price we pay for the hobby we love, right? That's how you're supposed to think about it. So this is a really cool enclosure that I custom made for one of my spooters. And you can see it looks really cool back there. It's all the Mario shit. But then the cork bark had to go in and block it. So, not as cool as I hoped. I still like it. I might figure out a way to do it better next time. Also, the spider is very, very shy and pretty much never comes out of the hide since I've had her in here. Oh well. Man, I even made it bioactive. See the drainage layer down there? Sometimes really cool setups just don't work out. So here's an adorable little baby. You ready to eat yet? You're weirding me out for a second there. Here's our second Minitrix baby. This one wanted to stay on the lid. You hungry? This is a new reaction. Okay, I'll just put it in the enclosure then. Again, they just molted, so they definitely need to be eating. Man, they're such cute little guys. Love when they're this size.